Dear students, I am Dr. Sashikant Tambrakar from Bharati College of Engineering and Technology. I am teaching food machinery in BE 5th semester. Today we will learn one numerical. The 3-jet Pelton turbine is required to generate 10,000 kilowatt under a net head of 400 meter. The blade angle at outlet is 15 degree and the reduction in the relative velocity while passing over the blade is 5%. If the overall efficiency of wheel is 80%, CV equal to 0.98 and speed ratio 0.46, then find the diameter of jet, second total flow in meter cube per second, and third the force exerted by jet on the bucket. If the jet ratio is not to be less than 10, find the speed of the wheel for a frequency of 50 Hz per second and the corresponding wheel diameter. Here the data given in the question are number of jet equal to 3, number of jet 3, total power equal to 10,000 kilowatt, net head equal to 400 meter, blade angle at outlet equal to 50 degree, relative velocity at outlet, relative velocity at outlet equal to 0.95, relative velocity at inlet 0.95, relative velocity at inlet, that is VR2 equal to 0.95 VR1. Overall efficiency is given 0.80, that is 80%. Speed ratio is given 0.46, frequency is given 50 Hz, 50 per second. Now using the equation eta overall equal to P power by rho G Q H by 1000, that is power in kilowatt. Here Q is total discharge from the 3 nozzles and rho is 1000 meter kg per meter cube. So this is 0.80 equal to 10,000 by rho is 1000 into G is 9.81 into Q into 400 into Q, then divided by 1000, cancelling both the value of Q comes Q equal to 3.18 meter cube per second, meter cube per second, and this is the discharge from the C nozzle. For discharge, one nozzle equal to discharge through one nozzle equal to 3.18 by 3 equal to 1.06 meter cube per second is the discharge through one nozzle. Now we have to calculate diameter of jet. Diameter of jet, small d. For this, as we know, the discharge through one nozzle equal to area of jet into velocity. Discharge through one nozzle equal to area of one jet into velocity. Area of one jet into velocity. So discharging 1.06 area pi by 4 d square into velocity. For finding the velocity, v1 equal to cv root 2 gh. So this is 0.9 98 into root 2 into 9.81 into 400. So this V1 comes 87 meter per second. Putting here the values 87. So here the value of D comes 125 mm. 125 mm. Okay, this value is here. Now, total flow in meter cube per second. Total flow, that is Q, equal to 3.18 meter cube per second calculated, and force exerted by jet on the wheel for this speed ratio equal to U1 by 2GH. So here this is given 0.46 equal to U1 by 2 into 9.81 into 400. So the value of U1 comes 40.75 meter per second, and as we know, VR1 equal to V1 by V1, that is 47 minus 40.75. So this comes 46.25 meter per second, and VR2 equal to 0.95, VR1 putting the values here 0.95 into 46.25. So the value of VR2 comes 44 meter per second, and as we know, W1 equal to V1 equal to 87 meter per second, 87 meter per second, and VW2 equal to VR2 cos phi, VR2 cos phi minus V2, putting the value here, VR2 is 44 cos 50 minus U1 equal to U2 equal to 40.75. So the value of VW2 is 1.75 meter per second, 1.75 meter per second, VW2. So force exerted by a single jet on the bucket Fx equal to rho, and discharge Q into V W1 plus V W2, putting the values here. Rho is 1000 for water, Q is 3.18, and VW1 is 87 plus VW2 1.75. So this value of force exerted is 94.075 kilonewton. Now we have to find the jet ratio. Force point is jet ratio is given 10, that is D by D is equal to 10. So D equal to 10 into 0.125 meter equal to 1.25 meter. This is 1.25 meter, and earlier was 125 mm. Okay, so the dia of wheel is 1.25 meter, but U1 equal to pi dn by 60. So putting the values here, we have to find out the n. For this, we have to change this 60 n equal to 60 U1 by pi D. So N equal to 60 into 40.75 by 5 into 1.25. This comes 620 RPM. And as we know, N equal to 60 F by P, where P is pair of pole, P is pair of pole, and F is frequency. So here we have to find P, number of poles. So this P equal to 60 into F is 50 Hertz and N is 620 RPM as transferred here. So this is comes 4.85. So taking the next whole number, this is 5. Number of poles, pair of poles are 5. Pair of poles are 5. Now, corresponding to 5 pair of poles, the speed of turbine will become as here N equal to 60 into 50 by 620 by 5, and this is N. So this comes 600 RPM. For number of poles are 5, and for U equal to pi dn by 60. So D, for getting the value of D equal to 60U by pi n. So this D equal to 60 into U 40.75 and pi and n is 600. So the value of D equal to 1.3 meter. 1.3 meter. Here we have calculated D equal to 1.25. From here we have calculated number of pair of poles 5. This is approximately 5. So from here we have started reverse calculation and putting the value of number of poles pairs is here 5, and then getting the new value of D for 5 pair of poles. So here we'll get the diameter is 1.3 meter. The diameter is 1.3 meter. Now jet ratio becomes as we know, the jet ratio is given 10, that is capital D by small d, and 1.3 divided by 1.3 divided by 0.125 is greater than 10. So the given condition is satisfied. Given condition is satisfied. So you have to solve similar type of questions from the book and university question paper.